Question from one of the followers here is saying, let's say you buy a 1 million rand property in cash using the company name and you get a tenant for 6 months. Can you get a bond using the same company from the bank? And the first kind of scenario that poses up is, are we talking about a residential loan here or are we talking about a commercial loan? Because they're two very distinct and different things. And each one's definitely going to have a different set of criteria. Let's just say it's a residential. So here's we're looking at the SRs and GRs, single residential and general residential. That's going to go via a bank and they're going to do it through the general kind of standard terms and conditions of a standard loan, in which case 9 times out of 10, they are going to look for a warm body to stand surety on the loan that they're actually providing. And that's to protect their risk. The nice part about it, of course, is that once you've got a tenant in there, and if you have bought the property cash, like you said, you've got a tenant in there, he's paying rent for 6 months, you can use that as future rental going forward. So Absa and Standard Bank are very key on that. They are the two banks that will actually look at your future rental income going forward. The other side of this is the commercial side. So let's just say now you've got a student accommodation kind of property and you've zoned it correctly. So it's either going to be, your GBs, your LBs, or your MU. So your general business, your local business, or your mixed use. Those will fall under a commercial lending criteria. So you can't have a commercial lending on a SR1 or a GR1 zone property, and you can't have residential loans applied to a commercial property. They're two different and distinct kind of sets of criteria. On a commercial lending, though, which gives you higher interest rates, usually about 2 to 3% above the kind of going rate at the moment, you can actually get that based on the company's earning or what that unit will actually earn you, not necessarily on your own personal affordability. And that's how you break that affordability gap. So everyone thinks, oh yeah, I can only afford 1 million rand. That's great. If it's a single residential, kind of general residential one kind of property, that is correct. But once you start looking at commercial lending, you can, the sky's the limit, provided you can demonstrate to the bank, so the likes of Tough, for example, Tough Bank, provided you can demonstrate to them that you know how to efficiently and effectively handle your investment properties, they will then allow you to go further and further and grow beyond that 1 million kind of range. If that's all you can afford. We're doing one right now as an example in Boxburg. That's a 15 million rand property. I don't have a 15 million rand mortgage, but it's a commercial property. They're not looking at our personal affordability. They're looking at what we can actually manage and if the company actually makes profit, which it does in this instance. I hope that answers your question. And if you've got any more questions, please, everybody, just shoot them across to me.